What's up, YouTube? It's Boston Sport Fan 91 coming at you on Saturday morning. So, in the Boston area, the Northeast, we are expecting a decent-sized snowstorm, so I will not be around tomorrow. And I may or may not do a video on Monday. We'll see what goes on there. Honestly, I'm not sure. I'm not going to be able to get to the comic book shop today the way I'd originally had planned. Probably won't be going up until, at this point, just this coming Wednesday, so won't have any real comics to talk about. Not sure what we'll talk about on Monday. Maybe I'll get on and we can talk Super Bowl outcome and what we think about that. Maybe something like that. I don't know. But today being Saturday, by deduction, means yesterday was Friday, which means Friday Night Smackdown. So we opened the show exactly how we thought. Jey Uso, I mean, he is so over right now. People are loving him. I love him. I mean, it is just fun to watch. When you get 17, 18,000 people in unison doing the same thing, that is a lot of fun to watch. The whole opening thing with him and Cody was awesome. You had up Jacob Fatu and Tonga. That was really cool. I love the opening segment. Fantastic. A+. Awesome. Honestly, the main story in WWE to me is what's going on there with Cody and Jey Uso and Gunther. They're all tied into it. It's all awesome. I'm loving everything about it. Give me more. Can't wait. Then obviously we move on to the Elimination Chamber qualifying match between Bianca Belair and Piper Niven. I don't think this match was ever really in question who was going to move on, who was going to win. The best part of this match was the impressive feat of strength from Bianca Belair. She got Piper Niven up, walked her across the ring, and that is impressive. You could tell afterwards she was tired, she was winded. It was something, and it was awesome. Fantastic match, loved it. So like always, I'm not going to touch on everything that happened last night on Friday Night Smackdown. Number one, I don't want this to be a 20-minute video. Number two, I can't remember everything, so I talk about what I can remember. I don't like to do the whole take notes and recap everything. I like to talk about what was important and what stuck with me. If I remember it, it was good. Let's talk about it. If not, whatever. So segue, even though it was a small, minor 2.5 minutes, not even 2.5 minutes, 30 seconds to 90 seconds. R-Truth in the back. Is he just not the greatest? I love R-Truth. Funny, always entertaining, never not entertaining. Much like The Miz, whenever Truth or The Miz are on camera, you pretty much can guarantee that you're going to be entertained one way or the other, whether you're cheering for them or not. And either way, those two guys will keep you entertained. Legends, future Hall of Famers, and huge fan of them both. I do hope to add their autographs to my my wrestling collection overall, not just WWE anymore. Going on from that, what else did we have? We had Charlotte Flair. Oh my God, what a snooze fest. I can't stand her. When Tiffany Stratton's music hit, it was just like, thank God. Just get Charlotte off my TV. I don't even care who she picks. She is boring. It's the same thing every week. The same complaints, the same stuff. I don't understand how she's over with the crowd one way or the other. I just wish the WWE Universe would stop giving her a reaction. Just crickets. Just crickets and force her away. Tiffany Stratton, if I think that's where she's going to go, Tiffany Stratton. I think it's going to be a SmackDown challenge. I hope Tiffany beats her. And if she goes to Raw to do Rhea, which I don't think happens, I certainly hope Rhea beats the crap out of Charlotte Flair. I just, whoever Charlotte picks, I am rooting for that champion, not a doubt. What else did we have go on last night? We touched on R-Truth, Charlotte Flair, the opening segment. That was a lot of fun. I mean, that's kind of what's. Oh, how did I almost forget this one? I think this is the biggie. Obviously, we had the main event, the return of Solo. That was fun. That's awesome. I'm already excited for next week's SmackDown to see what's going on. What's he doing? Oh, just thought of another thing. Let's see, it's coming back to me. Very excited for next week. Something else that I don't think we're going to have to wait till Friday for. We're going to be able to get some answers on this Monday, I believe. Sami Zayn and Kevin Owens. Now, if you've watched my video in the past, I told you that this is going to be the reason why Kevin was so mad with Sami. I didn't understand why Michael Cole was so confused why Kevin's mad at Sami. Kevin pretty much said exactly what I thought KO was going to say. And this upcoming feud with Sami and Kevin is going to be awesome. I'm excited. And I love that pretty much since they've come to WWE, be it NXT, Raw, SmackDown, their careers are so intertwined together. They're just so, you know, not one and the same, but very, very similar, very together. And it's, I'm not comparing them to these two next names in the sense of where they are, but Kane and Undertaker, in the way that their careers always seem to intertwine, and one helped the other, and you know, one was always associated with the other. That's what I'm saying with Sami Zayn and Kevin Owens. I feel as if they're always going to be associated with one another, maybe even more than, in my opinion, Roman Reigns and Seth Rollins. You know, obviously Roman is out here for a moment, but back to what I was originally going to say. The other Elimination Chamber qualifying match, which was awesome, was the triple threat between LA Knight, Jimmy Uso, in the boring, just as boring Charlotte Flair, Drew McIntyre. Drew Cryintyre is what I almost said Eli Drake. LA Knight said, and he is 1,000,000% correct. Now, I didn't catch this. This was more of an online catch that people think they saw. And when I went back and watched, and I watched this a few times, it does seem it. There's a point in the match where McIntyre comes up and smacks Knight off the back of his head. Knight turns around. You can kind of see, you know, what appears to me as true, real frustration. And they seem to get into a real fight. Even when they tackle to the ground, it didn't look like a wrestling fight or a wrestling move. It really looked like you're in the schoolyard, you're on the street, you get into a fight with somebody, and you tackle each other to the ground, or you're wrestling with a sibling and you're mad at each other, you know. And that's what it looked like. So I think we may have had a little real fight within the fight last night, which, you know what, that makes it a lot more fun. I loved it. It was awesome. Overall, last night, SmackDown was a win. Very happy with the show. We're looking forward to next week's episode, and even more, I'm looking forward to Monday. The only complaint I have about SmackDown is 3 hours. I don't think we need 3 hours. Go back to 2. I understand that Raw is on Netflix. You gotta probably do contract obligation stuff and all that kind of stuff. But you know what? 2 hours is like the perfect, maybe 2 hours and 15 minutes. But that third hour going to 11 o'clock, it gets drawn out in my opinion. And I like that 2 to 2.5 hour window. I think that's awesome for a wrestling show. Everybody, I hope you all have a wonderful, safe Saturday evening. If you're up in the weather area, the snow, stay inside. It's not going to be fun, I don't think, anyways. And I will hopefully talk to you all on Monday. Enjoy the Super Bowl, especially if you have a team in it. Quick Super Bowl prediction. Everyone, I think, is going Chiefs, so I will ride with the Philadelphia Eagles, although personally I wish both teams could lose. I don't care who wins. I do just hope that Monday morning, when we're talking about the Super Bowl, I hope we're talking about the Super Bowl and not the referees. All right, everybody, thank you so much for checking out this video. Please hit that like button and have a wonderful, wonderful night. I'll talk to you soon. Peace.